too, yes. Got a 5 mile range and get up to 16,000 feet. It's got a decent rate of climb as well, about 1,000 feet per minute or so.
And again, compared early on to watching Richard Goodwin in the pits, this is all about energy management, isn't it?
Yes, and energy conservation, of course.
320 Squadron colours and 320 Squadron were based at Dunsfold. So this is a very fitting place for this aeroplane to display. Now lining up at the end of the runway, I don't know who's flying it today. I know Peter Kuipers often flies this, but of course he was flying the B-17 today. So, what a hard life. What are you going to fly, the B-17 or the B-20? Oh, it'll be the B-17 today. Some people get all the best choices.
Yes, he probably hasn't reached that level of omnipotence yet where he can fly 2 aeroplanes at once back to back. But anyway, not to say he wouldn't try. Now, people probably would know this aircraft from a certain well-known film. What was that called?
That was the, the film was interesting, certainly. The takeoff scene, supposedly in Corsica, where they had any number of these taken, was Catch-22. One of the best pieces of aviation filming ever done. And folks, it was done with real aeroplanes, so they look like real aeroplanes, not like toys in CGI. Oh, I hate CGI. I'd much rather see a real aeroplane, which is what you're about to see, because running now from the right is the wonderful B25 Mitchell. Interesting. But now running in from the left, you see it has a very distinctive look. Twin engine, very much a gold wing and a twin tail. Tested flaps on his before he took off, and then forgot to put them back down into the takeoff setting. So he took off in about 3.5 feet of deck onto a heaving ship and managed to haul it off and still fly somehow. But that was the skill of the pilot.
Yes, yes, yes.
China, which is a friend of mine once upon a time, mastering those 3 meters. So, it's quite good.
Did you turn it on 6?
Yes, indeed, yes, absolutely. As positions, although apparently with the 75mm gun, when they fired it, the recoil was so great that the gun positions in the nose, back in the fuselage and in the tail, and very often a turret just behind the cockpit. It's interesting you mentioned Catch-22. That film, along with the Battle of Britain film, did more for aircraft preservation in the 1960s than a lot of other things, because those aircraft, people suddenly realised they really should be saving these aircraft, and a number of aircraft are still flying, though they're surviving.
And it is very much expensive though it is, a labour of love to keep these wonderful aircraft flying. And if I may just
behind, so they are in the slipstream, so they're very effective.
Great big sweeping wing, a wonderful run in over the trees there, putting the landing lights on, perfect time, beautiful nose, and you can see what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing there, probably about 6 to get out of order. You certainly managed to get it.
Very, very heavy flying. Not as long as the case was an airport base in 1958. And then sold to various people. It was sold in 1959, just 1,394. This aircraft was also being used to transport fish. It's been used as a marine bomber now, and apparently it was also used in
Here are they, a nice racing run, top of that now, great total opportunity, and also airport historic flight.
Once we're supposed to have a flight in this after the Jersey Air Show, and the weather clamped in and it never happened.
Just like now.
Oh,
No. Have no
Liquid
fear.
sunshine, liquid sunshine.
It's half full, not half empty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just looking at the weather there behind you. Ah, wing rock. There you go. Thank you, guys. Wonderful. And practical too, yes. Got a 5 mile range, it'll get up to 16,000 feet. It's got a decent rate of climb as well, about 1,000 feet a minute, just over.
And again, compared early on to watching Richard Goodwin in the pits, this is all about energy management, isn't it?
Yes, and energy conservation, of course. Now, Rod. And practical too, yes. Got a 5 mile range, it'll get up to 16,000 feet. It's got a decent rate of climb as well, about 1,000 feet a minute, just over.
And again, compared early on to watching Richard Goodwin in the pits, this is all about energy management, isn't it?